KTVZ's The Big Playback, brought to you by On Point Community Credit Union and Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Hello, Central Oregon, and welcome to The Big Playback. I'm your host, Triton Notary. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dylan looks a little different, but don't you worry. He will be joining us live from a buzzing T-Mobile Park in Seattle. But first, we had some Friday Night Lights action here on the high desert. The Bend High Lava Bears were in Redmond tonight taking on the Ridgeview Ravens. It was not only senior night, but also homecoming for the hometown Ridgeview Ravens. Shout out to you seniors. Man, I remember those days. The Ravens, they started with the ball, but they had to punt, and what a punt it is, pinning the Lava Bears at the 1-yard line. That does not matter, though. That Lava Bear offense was firing on all cylinders and go up with this rushing touchdown from senior running back Josh Lambert. The Ravens look to answer with a touchdown of their own. Senior quarterback Gage Hobbs drops back, tosses it out to senior Danner Frost, who sheds one tackle and lowers his shoulder for extra yards. Then, senior quarterback Gage Hobbs rolls to his left, throws across his body, and hits junior wide receiver Finn Chambers for the big gain. What a pass. Next play, they run the read option, and Gage Hobbs decides to keep it, runs it in, and gives the Ravens the 7-6 lead. The Lava Bears are looking to keep their offense rolling, but oh no, fumble! And the Ravens are quick to jump on it. The Lava Bears with the turnover midway through the first. The Ravens are on a roll. They try the jet sweep and give it to sophomore Callan Schaefer, who makes one man miss, another man miss, and then finally gets taken down around the 20. What a play! Next play, Ravens quarterback Gage Hobbs calls his number again and runs it in. They go up 14-6 late in the first. The Lava Bears were not able to get anything on their next possession, so the Ravens get it back. Gage Hobbs is sick of running, so he makes his receivers do it. And look at this throw. Even with the pass interference, Ravens sophomore Callan Schaefer having a day. He reels in that deep pass, setting them up for this handoff to senior Ryden Nakamura, who rushes it in to go up 21-6. The Lava Bears don't get anything on their next drive, so back to the Ravens again. Hobbs drops back, finds a Lava Bear defender, Dayton Murphy DeLuca. He bounces it outside, heading full steam to his end zone, finally taken down near the 30-yard line. Even with that great field position, the Lava Bears unable to score. Gage Hobbs throws it a beautiful pass to his favorite target, Callan Schaefer. They're up 28-6 at half. They would go on to beat the Lava Bears 42-20. Here are some other scores from games this week. The Mountain View Cougars were in action against the Redmond Panthers. The Cougars keep their momentum rolling and beat the Panthers 42-0. Now, we don't have a graphic for this game, but Caldera also got their win against Hillsboro 33-27. Up next, we take you live out to T-Mobile Park, where KTVZ Sports Director Dylan Anderman will join us. He has a recap of the ALCS Game 5 up next.
Good job, Triton. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was. I was buzzing. Yeah, I was buzzing.
Minute 22 under, it's okay.
I know. You can talk all day about your damn Mariners. You got this.
We'll be fine. Yeah, that was hype, Triton. Good job.
Hell yeah.
You got me hyped up. Is your heart pounding right now?
Yeah, dude. I started getting symptoms of whooping cough during the editing, so I was a little nervous.
Oh, symptoms of whooping cough.
Whooping like the Mountain View did to Redmond. That whooping cough.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, so did everybody.
How much time we got?
Woo! How, boys in there, what'd you think? Thank you, sir. I don't want to say it, but I feel like
fantastic.
I feel like Kurt Signetti. I win. I was built for this.
It was your type of vibe, you know?
The intro was my favorite part. I know what you're thinking. Dylan looks a little different.
Yeah, that was funny. I know it sucked when I used to like write for Noah, because Noah, like, everyone writes differently for themselves, so he would just shit on our scripts all the time. But so I'm glad you just like wrote your own thing and did your own highlights. Like, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Than reading something like I made or something.
Yeah. We need to tell Spencer to hold the frames a little longer.
Yeah.
There was one great play
Bro,
I wanted
this
to put in.
cleaning crew goes ham. They go section to section, just cleaning out this entire stadium.
Yes, sir. Okay, that sounds good to me. I'll point to him.
I'm gonna be excited for this one. Got to match Triton's energy here.
You got to. Come on now.
I'm gonna post.
The Seattle Mariners faced off against the Toronto Blue Jays tonight in Game 5 of the ALCS. Our Dylan Anderman is live in Seattle after the big game. Dylan?
Triton, Game 5. Oh my goodness, what a game. After all seemed lost, the Mariners, 2 straight blowout losses at home to blow a 2-0 series lead. Well, today in Game 5, it was different, and it all changed in the 8th inning.
They're going to be trailing in this series.
Here's a fly ball, deep left field. Did he get enough? He did!
Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, MVP candidate, goes yard in the 8th inning to start off the inning to tie this game at 2. The Mariners fans were going crazy. The ground was shaking, my ears were ringing, my heart was pounding. What a moment for Seattle and Cal Raleigh's MVP moment. And then that's when the lineup, this slumping lineup, needed it the most, because then you go Jorge Polanco walk, Josh Naylor walk, and then Randy Arozarena's hit by a pitch that sends Eugenio Suarez to the plate with bases loaded and no outs, and this is what happened.
Another 2-2. It's another fastball. It's driven the other way. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam.
The Mariners, they're with their backs against the wall, lose Game 3, 13-4, lose Game 2, 8-2, and tonight on their final home game in the ALCS, they deliver. Eugenio Suarez, 2 home runs in this one. Cal Raleigh with the equalizer. The vibes could not be higher, as Suarez said in the postgame. And now the Mariners, they go back to Toronto, where they are going to go to a place they might have never been before. The Mariners, they might make the World Series, and they're just 1 win away from doing so for the first time in franchise history. And coming up next, we talk more about the Mariners. Me and Triton, we're going to be talking ball. Go M's, so stay tuned. Coming up. Hello? So come out to me, I'll intro the SOT, and then after the SOT, take boxes, and then Triton will speak in what the script says. Ask me a question, and then I'll speak again.
Yes, sir.
God, I can't believe I choked that. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was in the wrong part of the Eugenio Suarez hits that home run, a grand slam in the 8th inning, sending Mariners fans into a frenzy. What a moment, possibly the greatest moment in Mariners franchise history. The fans, they couldn't be happier, and so is the team. This is what the team had to say post-game.
I'm not sure I've heard that building any louder than that. Again, just can't say enough about the fans here in Seattle. Just how much they support us, how they come out, how they turn out, how they give us the energy we need. Another phenomenal day from the people here in Seattle.
Yeah, I think first of all, I think when I hit the ball, I thought I got it, and then obviously realized it went so high, and I looked at the straw, I believe was in left, and I believe it was him, but he was kind of at the fence, kind of waiting up, and I was like, I wasn't sure, and then obviously got enough. So,
and be able, I've been waiting for games like these my whole career, and today I had it. Today I had it in front of our crowd, in front of my family, my 2 daughters, my wife, and the moment is very special right now, and my emotion right now is very high. I feel so grateful. God give me the ability to do something good for this city, and the bar is always gonna be high.
What a night for Seattle Mariner fans. They have been waiting for this long time, including our own Dylan Anderman. Dylan, you were there at T-Mobile Park. Just tell me what this feeling was like there today.
Yeah, Triton, what a moment. I mean, the fan base going into this game, I think it was just nervous energy coming here to T-Mobile Park today after those 2 blowout losses at home. People, they just weren't sure. And then most of this game today, for 7 innings, it was the same nervous energy. Are the Mariners going to go down 3-2? Are they going to blow it? Are they not going to be able to get the job done? Well, they do get the job done. And tonight, it all started with Cal Raleigh, the MVP. That's when this stadium erupted. That's when it became electric here. That's when I've seen Mariners fans the happiest they have ever been. And Triton, I have a long history with Cal Raleigh. I saw Cal Raleigh play. I went to college in the Bay in California, saw Cal Raleigh play at the Coliseum against the A's. I met him there. I shook his hand, told him he has an awesome butt, and then I also got his autograph here. Here we go. Breaking out the Julio Rodriguez jersey here. We're taking off the suit today. I needed to change up the mojo today, and this jersey, it's good luck for me. Baseball players, baseball fans, they're all superstitious. So I had to break out the baseball jersey underneath my suit today. And Cal Raleigh, he signed this jersey. I don't know if you can see, but Cal Raleigh signed this Julio Rodriguez jersey, and that is why it's my good luck charm. That's one of the 1,000 million reasons the Mariners are up 3-2 headed back to Toronto. I mean, vibes are high. Let me show you one more thing, Triton, real quick.
All right.
I mean, I got a shirt today. I was shopping because the vibes were so high. $160 for a shirt and sweatshirt, by the way. Built for fall. That is the motto. The Mariners, they're officially built for fall. The second time they made the postseason in 24 years, and now they're 1 win away. Triton, I mean, that's what I got for you right now.
That's right. Built for fall, Dylan. But do you think the Mariners can do it? Can they give the city of Seattle a World Series?
Triton, I do think the Mariners can do this. Like I said, their backs were against the wall. The Mariners, they've always played chaos baseball. They're facing Yesavage on Sunday, game pitch at 5 p.m. in Toronto. They got to him early in game 2. I'm guessing that Logan Gilbert will be on the bump for the Mariners. Gilbert struggled a little bit in his last start, but Gilbert is lights out. He is one of my favorite pitchers to watch, has an awesome fastball, and complements it with an insane splitter, one of the best splitters in baseball. And I think if he's nails, just like Bryce Miller was nails today for the Mariners and the rest of the Mariners pitching staff, I think the Mariners will be able to take that one. They just need the big-time plays like what happened today. Sometimes the Mariners, they get home run heavy. Sometimes when they fall down, they can't catch back up. They need to get runners on base, and then they need their big-time players to make big-time plays in those clutch moments, just as Cal Raleigh did today, and just as Eugenio Suarez did today. And like he said, he was emotional post-game. He said this is one of the greatest moments in his baseball career, and I'm hoping that in Toronto on Sunday, it is going to be the greatest moment for these Pacific Northwest Mariner fans just like myself. I'm hoping and I'm praying that the Mariners can get the job done in Seattle in Toronto, just as they did the first 2 games of this series, and they just need to be able to hit the baseball, get runners on base, and do what their pitching staff has done all year long. Triton, back to you.
Thank you, Dylan, and thank you, Central Oregon, for tuning in to this special edition of the Big Playback. We will see you next week, but first, Jillian with a forecast.
Final forecast, loving all the energy tonight coming from the boys, but here is a look at our satellite and radar. We are pretty calm overnight, temperatures in the 20s and 30s, but we'll warm up into the 60s and 70s tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.